4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
A modern Indiana Jones in which no one can be trusted, Uncharted, based on a video game series, is a rollicking, fun-filled adventure. Nathan Drake was brought up in an orphanage with his older brother Sam, who was constantly getting into trouble. Then when Nathan was but a little tacker, Sam took off, promising to stay in touch. That is done through the occasional postcard from an exotic place. Sam was obsessed with finding the gold that he maintains was sequestered by Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan during his ill-fated 16th century expedition. In today's terms, the loot is said to be worth billions. While in the orphanage, Sam was caught out trying to steal the world's first map, and rather than being taken into custody, he scarpered. 15 years later, younger sibling Nathan, Tom Holland, is a bartender and petty thief with an encyclopedic knowledge of Magellan. He's sought out by a man, Victor Sully Sullivan, Mark Wahlberg, who claims he knows Sam, to join him on a treasure hunt for the gold. The key is 2 gold and precious stone inlaid altar crucifixes. One is up for auction, and Sully and Nathan plot a way to steal it. But they aren't the only ones after the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So is the ruthless and wealthy Santiago Moncada, Antonio Banderas, who's hired the mercenary Joe, Tati Gabrielle, to do his dirty work. Joe has crossed swords with Sully before, and the pair is aware of each other's skill set. They're also deeply suspicious of one another. Holding the second crucifix is another treasure hunter named Chloe, Sophia Ali, who reluctantly partners with Sully and Nathan. High-octane adventure follows, during which hijinks and double crosses abound.
You're listening to Movies First. For more, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Uncharted may be totally far-fetched, but it has a good feel about it. There's a cheeky cheeriness in what we see. The man at the helm is Ruben Fleischer, who was responsible for the movie Venom. Not surprisingly, the path to the treasure is laden with missteps. Hey, getting your hands on billions of dollars worth of gold shouldn't be easy, should it? Holland and Wahlberg make a formidable and pleasantly cheesy duo. There's a smattering of the dynamic between Mel Gibson and Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon about them. Likewise, the dueling women leave their mark. Joe's hair and costuming yells, "Look at me," as does her tenacity. Gabrielle ensures she's a force to be reckoned with. Ali paints Chloe as every bit as slick and slippery as the boys. Stephen Waddington makes sure he doesn't go unnoticed, as the all but incomprehensible Scotsman who enjoys dishing out punishment. Visually, Uncharted presents a surfeit of riches. It's colourful and events move at pace. Humour is a mainstay underpinning the action. Stay for the credits because there are pointers to the inevitable sequel. As mass-market populist entertainment, Uncharted is hardly deep, but more than serviceable. It scores a 7 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First.
Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.